Okay, so if I talk about my learning journey, so I think 1.5 years back I have started. And when I started learning this language, then immediately I then started taking session. Actually, whenever we start our English journey, so first and foremost problem I would say that is speaking partner. Always, everyone face this.
Yeah, and I think similar was my case too because I was also struggling to find a partner whom with I can practice speaking. I was also not getting that environment that is needed to get the command over English. So I was also
Well, good afternoon.
good afternoon and how are you?
I'm fine, as fit as fiddle. Thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing very well. Thank you for asking.
And what about your day? How is it going on?
Yeah, it was going great. Like we had elections in Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan, so elections are going on. So I just came. I had went to cast my vote. So I just came back from that. That's why I was late.
Okay, okay, no problem. Fine. So let's start with the introduction.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to be introducing myself. So I am Abdul Qadir from Sindh, Pakistan, and currently I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English literature. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to watch movies, TV shows in my free time. And apart from that, I also like to have these kind of conversations to improve my English, to improve my fluency. Yeah, that is all about me.
Okay, okay, that's great. Good to hear you. So you're from Pakistan, right?
Yes, I'm from Pakistan.
Okay, okay. So let me tell you about myself as well. So my name is Sakshi Chauhan and I'm from India, MP state. Okay. And I have done my master's. Now I'm doing PhD. And apart from that, I'm a private teacher also. I'm running my YouTube channel. And yes, side by side, I'm working on my English also and my communication. And in my leisure time, I love to read books, write poetries and stories. So this is all about me.
Yeah, that's very good to hear. Can I ask you in which field you have done masters,
Science.
and how did
Yeah.
you got interested in English?
English actually I have completed my graduation post graduation in Hindi, and after completion of my post graduation my MSc, then I realized that of course I should work over this language and I should make myself perfect. Then I started this, and I think 1.5 years I have completely devoted here, and still I'm working over this language so that I can make better myself, because practice is very important, right? Within a one day you cannot be perfect and fluent. So that's how I started, and since then I'm just working.
Yeah, and also if it's seen that English is necessary, it is a need of our generation, or should I say the modern world or today's world. It is needed to learn English because like it is the global language and it is spoken all over the world. So we should be able to speak English and to communicate with others. For even if we see nowadays, there are so many people who are working online, and they are working for multinational companies, are the companies which are in foreign, so they are working online, so they also need to know the English. So yeah, it is pretty important language, I would say.
Right, right. Okay, so you how many languages do you know? English and Hindi, is it?
No, English, Urdu, and Sindhi.
Okay, what about Hindi?
Yeah, I know I can understand, but in written form I won't be able to understand.
Okay, but you can
because
speak. Mm-hmm.
because Urdu and Hindi are same, I guess. They have similar words, and the way of speaking is same, but only like there are few words that are different in Hindi and Urdu, I would say.
Uh-huh. Right. I'm also interested in learning Urdu. Some words, because when it comes to Urdu, when it comes to Hindi, it is very easy to, when it comes, pronunciation. And in Urdu, we have to be so careful. Sometimes, Nukta is also there. So, right, Jan, Za, this kind of small, small things.
Yes,
Yeah,
there are
I'm
some.
interested in. Hmm.
Yeah, it is kind of similar. Like it is actually quite completely similar, but there are only few words like in your Hindi you call husband pati, something like that, right? And in
Hmm.
Urdu we call shohar, and there is a thank you, meherbani, you call meherbani, we say shukriya. So there are, this is these basic things that are the differences between only words, you know.
Right. But I really love this language. It shows so much. It seems so decent, and so when you talk in Urdu to someone, they feel okay. If I say okay, thank you, that sounds okay, similar. But when I say shukriya, so so these kind of words, so I really like this one. And when I read, as I already told you that I'm interested in reading stories and writing poetries and all. So I read when I read Urdu shares, so sometimes I face difficulty in order to pronounce them, but still I love it.
But do you understand the written form of Urdu?
No, 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 but
Only
Urdu,
English Urdu.
no, no, no. But
How
I
do
can read.
you like read?
Hmm,
Yeah, I'm asking
sorry.
how do you read Urdu?
No, I cannot read exact Urdu, typical Urdu word, but the share that is written in Hindi, but they use Urdu words. Are you getting my point?
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. And there are also, so many words that are written, Urdu words, but written in English form. We even chat with English, but use Urdu language, right? Like kaise ho, kaise ho, kaise ho, something like that. So there
Oh,
are also Urdu available in an English form, I would say.
yes, right, right. So only
So
this
how,
way I. Hmm.
yeah. So I was asking, how long have you been having these sessions?
It's been, I think, 1 year hardly. Yeah, 1 year. I think I have
That is nice.
completed. Because if I
So
talk
how
about
did you?
my, hmm,
Yeah, you go ahead, then I will ask you.
hmm. Okay, so if I talk about my learning journey, so I think 1.5 years back I have started. And when I started learning this language, then immediately I didn't started taking session because that time it was not quite famous or quite distinguished to connect with people. It was not easy to connect people. So many people were not over there. Very few people they were talking and they were having session with Clappingo, Cambly, with English Shari, this kind of. So initially I took a subscription, then I used Clappingo and English Yari, and yeah, only do this. And then after some time, I think 3 to 4 months after, then I see okay, this is also the option, and we can also connect with the co-learners who are eager to learn and who are very desperate to make themselves better in this language. Then I thought, okay, let's try also. So then I started this.
Okay, so you mentioned initially you took subscription on Clapingo or Cambly application. So may I know how did you find about it? Like, is someone told you that there are applications in which people are, having these sessions, or like you find it on yourself?
Actually, whenever we start our English journey, so first and foremost problem I would say that is speaking partner. Always everyone face this problem, and it always comes in our mind, okay, I want to speak, but how, with whom I can speak. So I started watching videos, then I got to know everyone was telling about, okay, you should have partner, you should speak, but that we are not so privileged to have such a around, such an environment where we can connect, or our friends or our family, they are not that much indulged into this language. Then I thought, now what to do? So I watched, I think, some videos from, I think, yeah, Clappingo and Cambly. So I used to listen to these kind of conversation a lot in my initial time. Then I thought, okay, let's see how can I do and how can I connect. Then I checked more. Then I tried to figure out that how can I continue, how can I further proceed. So then I got to know, okay, there is a application. I have to download it and I have to pay. Then I need to take a subscription. Then I can do it. So that's how I took, I think, first of all, English Yari. Yeah. So English Yari I took subscription, and then I got, okay, there is a trainer, they can guide us. can assist us. So few session I think I have taken, and then I got to know about co-learners. So after that, I didn't take any session.
Yeah, and I think similar was my case too because I was also struggling to find a partner whom with I can practice speaking. I was also not getting that environment that is needed to get the command over English. So I was also searching on YouTube to like searching how to be fluent and something like that, like how to be fluent by yourself if a person is not finding any partner. So I was watching some videos, then I come across these kind of sessions, these kind of visual videos kind of popped up on my homepage of YouTube. So I opened it and then I got to know about these sessions, and then I approached one of the uh, people who are running YouTube. They have left their email in their description, so I approached them and then I had conversation with them. So for me it's been like 4 months, I would say, that I am having these kind of conversation, but not on regular basis. Like of course there are some 3 or 4 days gap. Sometimes I'm having regular, or sometimes 3 or 4 days gap because of my studies. I'm busy with my studies as well. So yeah, like it was kind of a difficult journey to find a partner, but I think anyone who is struggling for this matter, for this particular method, like they are not getting any environment, they should go for this kind of sessions, and they should like do these kind of sessions to improve their English, because it is one of a very important or effective method, I would say, for getting the fluency in English.
Right, right. Because we all need someone with whom we can speak, and it's difficult to surrounding. It's difficult to find in our surroundings. So I would say if we can suggest, if we can find out this kind of person. So yeah, we can have everything is possible. There is a will, there is a way. It's a very good saying.
Definitely, definitely. So how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
I think 1 year. Yeah, 1 year
Okay,
I
so
have.
like, since you started having sessions, you have opened a YouTube channel as well, right?
Yes, when I started having session, and then I started my YouTube channel as well.
So
So
what motivated you to open a YouTube channel?
actually, I used to watch these. I already told you one thing. Then I used to follow some of other YouTubers. They were doing this kind of thing, and that fascinated me a lot. And I thought, okay, simultaneously we can learn and we can upload videos also. It's a good idea. And when we record ourselves, because there is a one more thing, when we talk and when we record, and after that we watch ourselves. Okay, these are something we were making mistake, and there I need to improve myself. So I thought, okay, this will also work for me. And then I started YouTube channel. I started connecting with people, and initially I used to watch myself also. After that, when the video is there in my gallery, I used to watch. Okay, these are the some things that I need to change. Even right now also, when I go back my previous videos and then I see myself, then I compare myself, then I thought, okay, there is some improvement I can see. So this is the best way, right? Because when we use mirror technique, okay, there is a mirror and we are speaking, it's okay, it works. But when we do this thing, okay, after 1 month, after 2 months, after 1 year also, you can see yourself where you were earlier and where you are right now. So you can change yourself, you can transform yourself if you start observing yourself, right? So that's how I thought, okay, I should do it. It will help me a lot in order to improve.
Yeah, that is true. And also, if I talk about myself, I also have a YouTube channel. I have recently opened it. It's been like 15 or 20 days that I have opened a YouTube channel. And as I already told you that it's been 4 months that I'm having these sessions. So it was also one of the reasons that I have opened a YouTube channel, to see myself speaking and to find out if I'm making any kind of mistakes. And it was getting difficult because I was having sessions with multiple people, like had so many sessions. So they were also uploading my videos, the conversational videos that I had within on their channel. But it was kind of getting difficult to find, to remember the name of the channel and to find the video that I have had. So it was getting kind of difficult. So I thought, why shouldn't moment I open my YouTube channel, so I can also upload all the videos that I have. Then it would be easy to access all those videos because all the videos will be mine. So I can easily access them and I can see myself, if I'm making any kind of mistake, so I can correct myself in future. So this was, also one of my reasons to open a YouTube channel.
Right, right. That's great. Wonderful. My God. Is there sound of wind? Is there sound
From your
background? Yeah.
side? No, no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not hearing any.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah. So what I was according to you, where are you lacking and what are some areas that you need to improve? According to you in
Right.
yourself. Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. My speaking, right? My English is speaking.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think right now I don't see any kind of lacking in my speaking right now. Is I if I see, but initially I was actually kind of stuck in between. Like it was happening, like I was not getting the words, even though I knew the words, but I was forgetting while I was speaking. So I think it was kind of like initially I was a beginner, and also if I can say that I was facing a camera for the first time, so it was kind of hesitation as well. I was not able to face the camera initially, and I was also not feeling comfortable having these conversations because it was my first time and I was not able to make eye contact as well. So but like slowly and gradually I have overcome that thing. Now I don't see and I like any difficulty or lacking in my speaking right now. But I do sometimes make grammatically incorrect sentences, like the past tense, that when we make a negative or a question mark, so we don't use the second form, we use the first form of the verb in past simple tense. So sometimes I use second form of the verb even if I'm making it a negative sentence. So it is like I think it will be completely corrected if I keep speaking. So yeah, this is the thing that I'm facing right now. But other than that, I'm pretty much good, I would say.
Exactly. Yes, you are absolutely right. And of course, we need to understand that where are we lacking. And I would say yes, you are absolutely going on the right way, and you are speaking so well. And of course, there is a room for the improvement always there. But apart from that, you are speaking too well.
And also, as they say, practice makes man perfect. So the more we practice, the more we will get better. So these kind of conversations I am having, this is kind of a practice that I am doing, and it will make my English perfect, I would say, in future. Like it's like I'm doing this like for this to get the complete command of English to completely get the fluency in English.
Of course, of course. Actually, I am here, so there is some sound from roadside. That's why I muted that. Okay. Hmm.
It is natural.
Yeah, if I talk about myself also, so sometime earlier I used to get panic a lot. Oh my God, I'm making mistake, and how can I improve? This is a good amount of time I have spent over there, and still I'm making mistake. Then I feel okay, this that time. Okay, we have to be consistent, and every time if we are making mistake, so it's our responsibility to observe and then correct it, right? So I always.
Definitely. Yeah, and also it is English is not our first language. We are learning it. It's not like it's our mother tongue. So we are bound to make mistakes, and it is completely normal. We are human beings, so it is completely normal. We will definitely get over it. Hello?
Just give me a second. Hmm. Okay, right. Okay, so I want to ask you one question, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can this is a hypothetical question. So tell me, if you can eliminate one global problem, so what would be that? Poverty or pollution?
I would say poverty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think pollution is happening because of vehicles, and I think vehicles are necessary for us to travel somewhere, But poverty is something that people are dying because of the poverty. Also, pollution is something. Pollution is also the reason that people are, dying. But poverty is something more, because of poverty, people are dying because of hunger. So I would say if a poverty is in control, people can buy mask to wear to control to save themselves from pollution. So I would say
Right.
poverty.
That's great. Yeah, I would also say poverty because it is the supreme problem and it should be changed or it should be eliminated. Okay. One more question I want to ask you. If you can, if you can replace handshake with other activity, when we greet someone, so we always do handshake. So if you have to replace it, so which activity would you like to add, or what we can
If I
do that way?
instead of handshake,
Right.
hi. I think it's something that we are doing right now. Nowadays, people are doing this hi thing.
Okay.
So
Usually when
something,
we greet someone, we do handshake most of the time, right? So
yeah,
what can be better? Right. Okay.
yeah. It would be like hi. It would be better, I would say.
Hmm.
If we are handshake, then hi will be better.
Right. Okay. Okay. And anything you want to say?
Okay, so I also have a question. So if you get a chance to go back in past, what would be the thing that you want to change in yourself?
Hmm. Okay. So I would change. What would I change? I think I would change myself. Earlier, in my past or in my childhood, I was very much shy and I was not ready to learn. I was so underconfident. So I would change myself first. I would make myself so extrovert and confident, and I would learn so many things that I couldn't learn.
Yeah, definitely. And if I talk about myself, so I also had, when I was in ninth class, I had a big opportunity for learning English. So I don't know, for some silly reasons, for some stupid reasons, I have, let it go away. But if I get a chance to go back, I will definitely, force myself to get that opportunity.
Okay, good to hear it. Okay, so shall we wrap up?
Anything else? Yeah, okay, definitely. I think we don't have any questions left. So
Yeah. And yeah, overall, it was nice talking to you, and you are very good at this language. Really, you are speaking so well.
yes, likewise, likewise. I also had, really. I think it was really informative session because you shared some of the great, amazing points of your journey of English, and it was very amazing discussion, I would say, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.